The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the top stories of the hour. The Ninoy Aquino International Airport could possibly be privatized by the first quarter of next year. This was confirmed by Transportation Undersecretary Roberto Lim. Lim says NAIA's privatization aims to make passenger and flight movement at the NAIA more efficient and in turn allowing the government to generate more income. But speaking to One Balita Pilipinas, Lim clarifies that all airport assets will still belong to the government and will not be sold. He says that prospective private concessionaires will only be limited to handling operations and management of the airport. Other than that, Lim also clarifies that current NAIA employees will not lose their jobs and that the MIAA will remain as the airport's regulator.
So, itong proposal nito, wala naman tayong binebentang pag-aari ng gobyerno. Magbibigay lang tayo ng concession dun sa publiko na gustong mag-participate sa bid. Ang magiging karapatan nila is to operate and manage and invest to rehabilitate the Manila Airport Complex.
Still on NAIA, the Immigration Bureau explains the overcrowding at Terminal 3. The agency said the transfer of several airlines from Terminal 1 to 3 has caused a 10% increase in daily foot traffic. These are China's Southern Airlines, Gulf Air, Jeju Air, Thai Airways, Ethiopian Airlines, Jetstar, Starlux, and Scoot. The Bureau assured the public that there's enough manpower at Terminal 3 as they already beefed up the deployment. It added that nearly 100 immigration officers will also be reassigned to Terminals 1 and 3 by June 16. Terminal changes are underway at NAIA in an effort to improve airport experience of passengers. The migrant workers and trade departments have teamed up to assist OFWs who want to start a business of their own. DMW Secretary Susan Oplis said they will offer business trainings and mentorship programs on financial literacy. Oplis said this is in line with President Bongbong Marcos's directive to ensure the welfare of OFWs.
Kung OFW ka and you're on your own, wala kang matanungan, nakakapanghina naman talaga ng loob. First try, first fail. Ang gusto kasi namin, bago umalis, may naiisip ng negosyo for the 2-year contract that they're away, naiipon na nila. So pagbalik nila, they can have enough funds to put up the business.
DTI Secretary Fred Pascual said they will launch an information campaign against bogus marketing or networking.
Napaka-importante ng educational campaign na para ilagay sa isip ng mga OFW na bumabalik, na may dalang mga ipon, na walang tinatawag na get-rich scheme. Doon kadalasan nasisilaw yung mga OFW na pangakuan sila ng napakalaking kita doon sa kanilang pera. Na sa totoo lang, hindi nangyayari yun.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on the One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. PhilVoc says sulfur dioxide from the degassing by Taal volcano has already reached Metro Manila over the past couple of days. According to PhilVoc, strong winds brought about by the habagat carried sulfur dioxide from Taal to Cavite, Laguna, the national capital region, and even so far as the Bataan Peninsula. PhilVoc says this was seen on satellite monitoring by different organizations. According to the agency, plumes emitted by Taal even reached Quezon province and stretch out to the sea. PhilVoc also raises concerns over Taal's degassing, saying that this is unusual activity for the volcano.
Lagi po natin binabanggit to. Kakaiba po itong ugali ng Taal. We are currently at uncharted territory. Kahit po sa historical record, wala po tayong nakikitang mention na meron pong ganitong degassing na behavior ang Taal matapos po ng isang major eruption. Kaya po talaga po nakakagulat yung volume o yung dami po ng asupre na binubuga ng Taal.
Meanwhile, PhilVoc says it will review the alert level status over the Mayon volcano. This as the agency notes an increase in the number of rockfall events after tallying 98 rockfall events in the last 24 hours. The Department of Social Welfare and Development prepositions 200,000 food packs for 2 regions affected by the recent volcanic activities. A DSWD ordered its field offices in Calabarzon and Bicol to prep 100,000 food packs each as part of the agency's disaster mitigation. This as the Mayon and Taal volcanoes consistently showed unrest the past couple of days. DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian says the department is continuously preparing and is ready to respond in the event of an eruption. Still on social welfare, the DSWD says around 700,000 families are set to graduate from the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps in August. DSWD Chief Rex Gatchalian says this is due to the families making significant improvements in their lives. Gatchalian stressed that while the agency aims to support the poorest of the poor, beneficiaries must be removed from the program once they have overcome extreme poverty. Meanwhile, the agency is also preparing for the pilot implementation of its food stamp program. Under the pilot run, 3,000 families from Metro Manila, Caraga, and BARMM are set to receive tap cards loaded with 3,000 pesos worth of food credits. These may be used to purchase food from Kadiwa stores and select grocery stores accredited by the DSWD.
Dapat wala ng Pilipinong gutom. So we're operationalizing his vision. And that's why we came up with the food stamps. It's a program wherein we aim to give food supplements to the 1 million Filipino families who are rated as food poor. Ito yung poorest of the poor na talaga.
On to some weather updates. Severe tropical storm Chedeng has maintained its strength as it continues to move over the Philippine Sea. Pag-asa last spotted its center some 1,090 kilometers east of central Luzon with wind speeds of up to 95 kilometers per hour. It is unlikely to directly bring heavy rainfall over any portion of the country in the next 3 to 5 days. Chedeng is forecast to intensify in the next 2 to 3 days and may be upgraded into a typhoon by tonight or tomorrow. However, it will remain far from the Philippine landmass while moving generally west-northwestward. For now, the southwest monsoon or habagat will continue to bring rains over several areas in the country, including Palawan. Metro Manila and the rest of the country may also experience rains due to localized thunderstorms. And that's it for this hour. I'm Diego Castro. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. We are One News. All sides, all the time.